What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Don't Starve Together. So in the last episode, as usual, I don't know what we did, which is... I'm probably just going to stop talking about it since it just happens so often at this point in time. But yeah, I really need to start working on getting a few materials, to say the least. I definitely need to go and find Pig King, and I need to go and find Glommer, even though I don't think I can collect a Glommer, due to the whole new system of werebeaverness, or where... What would it be considered? Werebeaverness or just wareness? Because I don't even know. But yeah, base is coming along decently, I'd say. Definitely needs a bit more work. Shouldn't be too difficult to manage that too quickly, hopefully. I mean, all that's really needed is to fill in this area, get some more bees. So yeah, I'm thinking I want to go explore the world today. I mean, we've done a fair bit. Also, is that... That doesn't look like desert. Yeah, so I'm thinking I go explore the world. See if I can find a, Pig King or anything. Pig King would probably be the best option to find. Also, beefalo mating season. That's rare-ish, I guess. Not really. Happens, I think, twice a year in the game. Which is quite a bit if you actually think about it, to be honest. So yeah, I definitely need to get some more bee boxes. Not sure about how I want to go about doing that one. I mean, bee boxes aren't difficult to get in any means, but I mean, I want to take out a boss soon. And I'm thinking Bee Queen might be the first, since she's probably the most important. Well, debatable, to be honest. Probably the most important would actually be Ancient Field Weaver with his armor that you get. The bone armor. That'd probably be the only reason, though. Although, finding that set piece right there definitely makes me feel like Bee Queen goes up a couple notches, to say the least. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep exploring. I'm not really thinking I'll see anything useful. There's the old boat. Rest in peace, boat. I might want to do some ocean exploration as well. Kind of want to see if there's a mod out there that lets you make like different kinds of boats, maybe? I don't really know. Because I want to do something to spice up this world a bit more, but as of this point in time, it's pretty much nothing there at all. I remember coming over here once, back when the boat was first laid down, so that's neat. A lot of memories, surprisingly, even though this world hasn't even existed for that long. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's been, what, like 2 months? And we're just this far now? Which is crazy to think about, because usually when I play Don't Starve Together, I usually get, like, that whole thing done in a couple days or a week. It's been 2 months. Now I'm gonna get killed by spiders, too. Which is just great. I probably should have stayed at base just to get a bit of healing foods before I went out. Probably would have been a fair bit smarter than what I decided to do. Also, do pigs, were-pigs, attack were-woody? I'm just going to call it were-woody, because that's probably the best, easiest way to generalize all three forms. Don't know what I dug up here. I'd hope I dug up something, because that's a weird spot to just have. So yeah, I do have a pig farm if I remember correctly, consisting of a singular pig house. If I place down that spider nest, that could also be helpful. If I can get that spider nest down, I should be able to get some meat and pigskin for both armor and helping out with the pig farm a bit. Because I believe also with the whole pig farm thing, you also get... There's another item that I'm pretty sure. Yeah, handbats. Which I'm pretty sure is one of the best weapons, if I remember correctly. I actually think it might be the dark sword. Although with the introduction of the Lunar Island, I'm not too sure anymore. Because I know it used to be the Dark Sword, but I'm not sure if they tweaked anything, as they have been doing a lot of lately. So yeah, definitely makes things a bit more confusing for me. Also, I'm scared if that's a swamp, so I'm just gonna move forward. Okay, it wasn't. I should probably only ever explore out during the day, because due to the darkness of my screen, and probably yours as well, I'm still not sure if it's just me. Due to that darkness, it makes it really difficult for me to see anything at all. It often looks like I'm just going to walk into a forest. Now I'm pretty much just going into it being... I'm pretty much just going to walk into the ocean. That way I can avoid these dark patches just in case of combat and I need to get out. Also looks like a desert. Hey, vault goats! Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, and a grass suit and some twigs. Pretty bad. I'd like to get some skins again. Because it's been a while since I've gotten skins. Because all my skins are actually still over on the PS4 version of Don't Starve Together. Also, if you guys been looking around recently, you would have noticed that PS4 is now compatible with the Bedrock Edition. Which is interesting. Honestly, I never thought that PlayStation would even allow that. Because if they can avoid giving anybody any money and just pocket them for themselves, that's what they do. That's pretty much what they've always done. Not allowing you to have mods, not allowing anything of those sort. Even though I feel like mods would probably allow more people to buy the game, because then there'd be increased longevity of the game. But then again, if the game lasts longer, then they won't buy different games, which are marked at full price. So maybe not. Either way, I don't know what their plan was with the whole limited mods thing. Also, here's the Oasis. This will be useful to have for once, not winter, summer comes along, that is. You come over here, get a bit of fish. Also, another bee biome. That could be useful. Get a fair bit more bee boxes set up with it. Also, can't see. It's always nice. Kinda need to put on like a top hat, or not a top hat, a miner's hat really quickly. Yeah, because having the miner's hat on makes it to where I can see things a lot easier. So maybe it would just be smarter to keep the miner's hat on. That or just light something up with a torch. Because, I mean, having your vision limited as much as that, that's probably why moggles are so good. I'm actually kind of curious of the brightness that moggles would supply me with my whole dark setup. Because if I could see with that, then that'd probably be a higher priority than what it is right now. Although the feel for it is fairly difficult to get, so maybe not. There might be a way to make a automated farm. Actually, no, I know there is. It's with the whole forestry animated skeleton. Because that would definitely work. Because he spawns light bulbs and ferns and all of that. So infinite sanity, infinite health, and I guess. Well, actually, no. It would just be health and sanity, wouldn't it? Sanity from the ferns, and health from the light bulbs and the ferns again. I'm pretty sure ferns give you HP, right? I'm pretty sure they're just the same as the flower. Not sure though. Go ahead and re-equip my top hat as well. I'll do a bit more exploration. It's probably another thing I need to look up is the whole top hat. Or not top hat, the whole caves thing. Because in my opinion, the caves is probably one of the few places I know the least about in Don't Starve Together. Because honestly, I've spent most of my time above ground. Whoa. A lot of ripples in the water over there. Wonder why. Bit odd. Whoa, okay. Land ripples. I wonder if that means that bosses are gonna spawn. Or like an area where the boss can spawn. I think it's called Salty Dog. I haven't even seen it, let alone combat it. Not sure its exact kiting pattern either. Especially since you'll probably be stuck on a boat while you do it. But since it is a sea boss, that means you'd have to focus on your HP as well as your boat's HP. Which would... I mean, it's a challenge at least. A heck of a lot more of a challenge than what Clay has been giving us lately. Although I'm still hopeful that eventually they'll change a few things around and like add more content into the game that makes it a lot harder. Because if I'm trying to remember back to their whole post about the updates, and I think they said it was going to get 2 or 3 updates instead of just the 1. Because right now it's not even really that fleshed out. It's not really that much stuff to do here. And plus, I think Don't Starve Together is actually one of their most successful series, isn't it? It's either that or Oxygen Not Included. But I'm fairly certain it's Don't Starve Together. Together specifically, not Don't Starve. Because it makes it a lot more appealing to YouTubers who can play with their friends. And of course, I'm just here, without any friends, playing Don't Starve Together solo. Bit lonely, I'd say. Maybe I'll open the world one day. Once I get better internet, of course, but maybe I could go on vacation one day, bring my setup with me, and just record a couple videos with fans, or anybody who'd be willing to play, because I mean, like 2 people probably won't be, the 2 people that watch me probably won't be at the same time schedule that I am. But yeah, that'd be pretty fun, if I ever got big enough to play with my fans. Because I rarely ever got to play video games with family or friends, because I never really had too many. And usually they either didn't like my games, or were too busy. More commonly placed, didn't like the games. Which, I mean, you can't really blame them. It's pretty much a very niche topic to be a big fan of, that is. Back then, a lot of people were playing Minecraft still. And even now, they're still playing Minecraft. That was what? Back when I was in 3rd grade? Yeah, that was back when I started playing Minecraft back when I was in 3rd grade. It's a long time ago, now that I think about it. It's weird. Never know how much... I mean, even now it's still being enjoyed, which is odd, and being updated, too. And it's such an old game, also, This Is Land. That's weird to think about, just how old it is, and it's still getting updates. It really shows, like, the amount of copies that were sold. Plus, with the whole skin store setup that they have now, I'm sure it would last for a fair bit longer. At least I'd hope so. Although with the whole COPPA thing going on, with the FTC, I doubt it'll last too much longer. Because that really hurts its value if you can't watch videos or play the game without getting fined. Also, I did end up looking it up. You don't actually get fined $42,000 per video. It's up to. And I have found out that they do try to avoid bankrupting a company. Which, I mean, sounds really nice. Especially since I don't even have anything for them to take. So, I mean, go ahead. I mean, all I have is just this computer. That's like $300, and that's probably not even worth getting a lawyer over. Did I open that sinkhole? Where am I? Huh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember opening that sinkhole for some reason. But yeah, okay. Sure. I'm kind of curious if meteors can open up a sinkhole now. Be an interesting thing to have happen. But yeah. I think I'm going to call it a episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Don't Starve Together. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you'd like to help support my content, hit that subscribe. And if you'd like to be part of the notification squad, hit that bell icon. And I'll see you next episode. But until then, peace out.